Yeah. Some journeys ain't loud. They just steady, they just real. Nature's Odyssey. Yeah. Still standing.
I walked through fire, didn't fold and break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nature's Odyssey, still in the game. I done seen the highs and the lows unfold. Heart stay warm when the world went cold. Every scar got a story told. Nature's Odyssey, solid gold.
Yeah.
Back when the road felt heavy on my chest. Suitcase full of dreams, pain in my steps. Left everything behind just to breathe again. Sometimes freedom don't come with friends. Late nights thinking where the time went. Love got distant, heart got bent. But I ain't crumbled, I just adjusted. Real men rebuild what's disrupted. Panama breeze with a silent mind. Tryna leave the past behind. But growth don't come if you stay the same. Sometimes you gotta walk through rain. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nature's Odyssey, still there in the game. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nature's Odyssey. Ain't no shortcuts in this life I live. Every lesson cost some, had to give. Trust broken, ego tested. Still I rise, still I'm blessed still. They say why you move so calm. Storms don't shake us steady. I done learned what peace really costs. You don't win unless you lost. This ain't flashy, this ain't hype. This grown man, purpose tight. Every episode, every mile. Still got vision, yeah, still got style, yeah. This ain't just travel, it's transformation. This ain't just silence, it's elevation. Yeah. Nature's Odyssey.
Hello. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. I am your host. Welcome to, where's my manners? Welcome to The Black Cleaner presents Real Talk with Nate. And I am your host, Black Cleaner. And what we do here is we talk with real people about real topics. Well, basically love, life, and travel. That's what we do here. And today, I hope everybody is ready because today we're going to be talking about the topic of moms. We know that Mother's Day is coming up next month. But right now, we're celebrating Taurus season. Shout out to all my Tauruses. Let me first give a shout out to my bro, Big C, and his wife, Tam. Not you, Tam. You know, we got a Tam in the travel space. But I also got a sister-in-law, big sister Tam. She's one of my favorite, both of her and my brother. They share the same birthday. They met back in, they met around 30 years ago. Ain't that crazy? In college, back at Johnson C. Smith University, Charlotte, North Kakalaki. That's where they met. So today's their birthday. And then, Friday, the 24th is my birthday. So for those who didn't know, y'all know how I am about my birthday. I done broke it off with a female because she forgot my birthday. Because, the type of person that I am, and I guess I owe that to my moms. My mom's never forgot my birthday. Of course she didn't forget my birthday. She birthed me for 9 months. God darn it. So of course she ain't never gonna forget my birthday. So when I'm so nice and so gracious to, the female that I want to be with, 364 days out of the year and they forget my birthday. Oh man, the only one day that I asked them to be nice to me and they disrespect it, I just lose it. But anywho, enough about me. Also, too, I mean, anybody wanted to know how my weekend was. It was great. Let me see who's on here right now. I got to check. Oh, all right. Hold on one second. Let me get my peeps on stage. Add to the stage. What up, cuzzo?
What up, though?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, salute to the fam. How you doing, man? How's everything?
Side. You know.
All right. Glad to hear it. How was your weekend?
Same as last weekend.
Oh, you on that Benny Siegel, huh? I don't do much. I need to get that. That's going to be one of my songs I need to put on here for you. Anytime I come on here, I'm going to stop playing that Benny Siegel.
When I hear our theme music, can you play your theme music real quick one time?
Man, I'm trying not to play my theme music out, man. Dude, shout out to Travel POV, man, for hooking us up with this nice intro music. Let me see if I can play it for Cuzzo before we get into our topic. Cause I know you he been talking about this for a minute. He been saying it the first two podcasts. I got mommy issues. I want to talk about it, damn it. So we made this specially for Cuzzo right here. He want to come to the altar and testify, give a testimony. But let me get him in the mood first. Let me see if I can play it. Hold on. He likes the intro. Why you like that intro so much, man? Tell me about it. Let's unpack that.
It got some life to it. Feels good.
Okay. Hold on one second. Who's that?
Where?
Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing two people. That's why I was just wondering. I thought it was your sister or our sister. I don't know. Say it again. Yeah, I sent her the link, but I didn't hear no reply back. You might want to call her up. You know what I'm saying? Mute and call her. See if she want to join in. Oh, okay. That's just you. You're on here twice. How you get on here twice?
I don't know, bro.
It's all good.
Keep one of me
just
out.
me. You good. I'm just blind. I forgot. I got a vertical screen and a horizontal screen is showing me both. See, that's another thing too, man. Learning how to man these boards, being blind. Y'all know I'm blind, so bear with me. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this music going. Let me know if you can hear it.
So
hold on.
Some journeys ain't loud. They just steady, they just real. Nature's Odyssey.
Shout out to Travel POV.
Still standing.
I walked through fire, didn't fold and break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey, still in the game. I done seen the highs and the lows unfold. Heart stay warm when the world went cold. Every scar got a story told. Nate's Odyssey, solid gold. Yeah. Back when the road felt heavy on my chest. Suitcase full of dreams, pain in my steps. Left everything behind just to breathe again. Sometimes freedom don't come with friends. Late nights thinking where the time went. Love got distant, heart got bent. But I ain't crumbled, I just adjusted. Real men rebuild what's disrupted. Panama breeze with a silent mind. Tryna leave the past behind. But growth don't come if you stay the same. Sometimes you gotta walk through rain. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey, still in the game. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey. Ain't no shortcut times in this life I live. Every lesson cost some, had to give. Trust broken, ego tested. Still I rise, still I'm blessed still. They say why you move so calm. Storms don't shake us steady. I done learned what peace really costs. You don't win unless you lost. This ain't flashy, this ain't hype. This grown man, purpose tight. Every episode, every mile. Still got vision, yeah, still got style, yeah. This ain't just travel, it's transformation. This ain't just silence, it's elevation. Yeah. Nice how to say it.
Yeah. How you feeling about that?
I felt good. I felt real good.
All right. Glad you liked it. As I said, once again, I got to give props to Travel POV. He's the one that came on here last week and was talking about he loves his mama.
Right.
But yeah, he created that it really fit. It's funny because it seems like because he did everybody else's intro to their pages too, because we're family in this travel space. Shout out to Vibing with Misha. Shout out to Charlie Chin TV, Travel Time with Ryan, DCPRT. There's a whole bunch of us in this travel space that get on here and do this thing of ours, as Charlie Chan says. So he did their intros as well, and they all fit their personality. So it was funny that he actually did mine, and it actually fit my personality, or how he envisions me. But however he envisioned me, he got me. You know what I'm saying? Because I am that lover boy out there, that R&B cat. You know what I'm saying? So, but enough about me. Let's talk about you. So, King Man.
What's up, brother?
So, we're going to talk about tonight's topic. How has your upbringing, or how has your mother's nurturing or neglect affected you? You want to unpack that?
Jump into it like that, huh?
Yeah. Get right into the proceedings.
All right, I'm good. Well, I really don't even know where to start, but you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yo, I wish you had that rap where you was talking about come take a walk with me. Now that'd have been fat if you had that. You still got that?
Yeah, I got that.
Man, you need to play that. Now that was a banger.
I can play that from the top of my head.
Okay. Oh, you gonna go freestyle?
You gotta check for me right now?
Say it again.
I said, you got a check for me right now?
He said he don't style for free, huh? Okay.
You heard? Yeah. Yeah, that's always in the brain though, but feeling a little nervous. I don't know why. It's because
it's just you and me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody.
We're supposed to have another panel member that was supposed to come through and be solid with this tonight. Unfortunately, they didn't follow through.
Yeah, shout out to Gone Girl. Gone Girl gone for the night. But she ended up coming. going back in the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? She was out here with me in Panama, but she ended up falling back into the Matrix. So she back in the ATL, and the Matrix got her. Got him.
But
Matrix be getting y'all.
I ain't necessarily planning on being the first one to speak tonight. I was kind of hoping that, you know, everything would have been set up the way we planned so that I would have been able to, you know, fall in line and adjust and listen and know exactly where I want to go. Even though I had all week to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to just us tune in this week and we save that because it's only me and you this week. I was expecting for a couple other people to maybe come through and follow through with us, but it ain't happened today. So,
hey,
if we can, that would be the move right now for me.
For what?
To postpone that subject conversation.
King, man, this is the moment. You gonna let your moment slip away?
It ain't gonna slip away. It's just postponed. It's raining right now.
Nah. We not doing that. I guess this is what we need to be talking about, man. Is this your mama? Is your mama making you scared like this, man? Your mama making you scared to talk about it?
Nah.
If you scared, say you scared.
I know you.
Hold on, let me. Hold on.
I know you ain't serious, brother.
Huh?
I said I know you ain't serious. You can't be serious right now.
710. Shout out to the chat. Greetings. Who's that? James. I'm just checking out the chat right now. Well, let's see if anybody else on the panel wants to chime in on this.
Right, we gotta do something different right now because you know.
James Chuck. I don't even know how to say his name. James Chuck something. I don't want to screw up your name, so I'm just going to say James. But shout out to you. Thanks for watching. Okay.
Hey, work in progress.
All right. Well, let me at least I'll start it off. Maybe that'll help you out. Because I was going to end it because, see, the thing about my situation is a little bit separate from you and Gone Girl's situation because mine was taken from me at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I didn't really get a chance to know my mother personally. Well, I mean, no, because I mean, as a learned adult, you know, my brother, he was 18. So of course he was able to get to know my mom's from birth all the way until 18 at least. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to watch their interactions. Their interactions was very loving. Like I remember when my brother, you know, when hip hop first came on the scene, and you know, Big C, he wanted to be a rapper, and my mom was good at poetry. You know, she would sit in the kitchen, and she had one of the old-fashioned typewriters, and she used to actually write poetry. I mean, she actually had a whole book full of poetry. And I remember a couple of times where Big C, my older brother, and my moms would battle each other. I mean, straight be, you know, going at it bar for bar. I was like, oh man, check out Mom Dukes.
You can't be serious, guys.
I'm serious. Mom Joe, ask Big C, ask my brother, you know, they used to go at it and moms used to get at them. Moms used to get at him. I'm like, damn, check out Mom Dukes getting that big bro. So seeing that, I mean, I saw the love. I mean, with me and her, it was different because I was younger. I mean, when him and my brother was going at it like that, I was like 4 or 5 years old. You see what I'm saying? So all I could do was sit there and be a fly on the wall and observe. And I mean, of course, the routine of my mom with me was because I was young, was she would wake up in the morning, bathe me or walk, give me a sponge bath. Cause she was a nurse, she was a registered nurse and she had time to be, dealing with me. She was a single mom. So it was like, yo, I don't got time to be, having you do your own thing. I'm in a rush. I got to get to the hospital to get to my shift. So boy, sponge bath, put your uniform on. Let's get in this car and, get you to school so I can go do my thing. And she was also the, what's it called? The pretty much like the bus driver, because she drove the neighborhood to school. We had, like 4 or 5 people that all went to, the neighborhood schools. I was the only one that went to a private school back in the day. Shout out to Berea Elementary Middle School.
Right, I
right there
that.
in Mattapan.
Morton Street.
Morton Street right there, for those that know. So I went to that school, Seventh-day Adventist, Black. And it was a black school too. So I give props to that, that for me to be able to go to a black private school, Seventh-day Adventist. But yeah, moving on with the story. She would take me to school. She would go to work. She worked at Boston City Hospital, which is now Boston Medical Center. But and then she would I wouldn't see her until like 10 o'clock at night because she went to night school. She was going to get her bachelor's in science and nursing. And so she would go do that. And then by the time she got home, she would, because we lived in an extended family type of housing situation, where people who understand Mattapan or where I lived at, I lived in a 2-family tenement home. Okay, which my mother bought in 1979. I always tell this story because I'm very proud of. This is the story I'm really proud of. 1979, my mom's bought this house in Mattapan for $33,000. Okay, but she bought it with her sister. Okay, or with her sister in mind. I'm not gonna go with the specifics, but her sister lived upstairs with her husband and her 3 kids. Shout out to, my family. Rest in peace to Auntie Linda and Uncle Stevie. Okay. And we lived downstairs, me, my mother, and my brother. So, as I said, if she didn't get home until like 10 p.m. So, if my brother didn't cook dinner, and I didn't like when my brother cooked dinner because, he didn't wash his hands. Huh?
You said he didn't wash his hands.
I always tell, maybe he did wash his hands, but there was one time, and I always tell this story too. Okay, I know I'm sorry for segueing, but I gotta include this washing hand story. I hate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches till this day because of this reason. My mom was in the bed sleep or, resting because of course it was the weekend. And she's like, yo, I'm trying to get my rest. I work hard. I'm in the bed. My brother was outside in the backyard fixing on his bike, messing with a chain or whatever. I don't know what the hell he's doing. And I'm calling my mom. I'm in the dining room. I'm like, Mom, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she's, of course, she didn't want to get out the bed and make it. So she's like, ask Charlie to make it. So I'm like, so I go to Charlie. I'm like, yo, Charlie, Mom said, make me the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He's like, yo, I'm busy. So I'm like, Mom, he said he don't want to make it. So of course, you know, she snaps at him real quick, yells, oh, you gotta get that kid to make your brother a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So of course he got black oil on his hands from the chain that he was messing with the bike that he was messing with. Goes in the kitchen, makes the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't wash his hands, just makes it. You know, he's mad, so he just clumping the you know how you just take the spoon and you just clump it on there. You don't put it out all nice like mommy make it. You know, he just clumping it on there. So it's just these two.
No TLC.
So, you know, so he makes the sandwich, the 2 dollops of peanut butter, 2 dollops of jelly, and just hands it to me. Here, you little nigga, eat your sandwich. Got freaking black oil prints on the damn bread.
Respectful.
So from then, after that, I was like, yo, anytime anybody asks me for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I was like, nope, good. I don't want no peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because that traumatized me.
Nigga said you might not wash your hands before you make my sandwich. I don't want it.
So anywho, you know what I'm saying? Charlie would cook me dinner, or, you know, if he didn't cook me dinner, my Auntie Linda, you know, rest in peace, shout out to her, she would cook dinner. Once somebody in the house would cook dinner. So by the time my mother got home, she would come in the house. She was, you know, if dinner was made, she might fix herself a plate. If dinner wasn't made, she'll cook something, or she might heat up some leftovers or whatever. And then she'll sit in the living room, watch the big, you know, we had the big floor model TV. Remember those back in the days?
Mm-hmm.
And she would sit on that, you know, blue velvet couch in the middle of the living room and watch some TV, smoke her cool cigarette and drink her Bush, and just, you know, get on the phone and talk. And, you know, that's the story of my mom's, you know what I'm saying? And after she would do that, then she would just go into bed, and, you know, it would be a rinse and repeat. And my mother was an activist. You know, she was a part of the New England Black Nurses Association. Shout out to the New England Black Nurses Association. If you was to look up my mother's name or Google her, she actually has a New England Black Nurses Association scholarship named after her. Because she was, which I didn't know, she was actually a board member of the New England Black Nurses Association. So she was, you know, part of, you know, pretty much getting a Black Nurses Union organized in Massachusetts, in New England. She was very active in that. So I'm saying that to say that my mother was a busy person trying to hold down the family, do some, you know, make something of herself, that I really didn't get a chance to know her like my brother had a chance to know her, you know, on a personal note. You know, he understood her personality. You know, he got a chance to be able to have those intimate times with her. I really never had that. It was that, you know, if she was doing something, she was tagging me along, you know, and, you know how back in the day, we didn't have, phones where you could put a phone in your child's hand and shut them up to keep them busy. So you'd have to, you know, give them a coloring book, or, you know, find somebody to watch them while you was, you know, busy doing your thing. So that's really what it was with my mom. It was like, I would tag along, and then she would put me in a corner somewhere while she was handling her business. And now I'm able to really know my mother based on her accolades and all of the things that she's done, because everybody knows that my mother was the glue of the family, you know, because And let me say that too, because the reason I have Keem on here, my cousin, and the reason that I had Gone Girl, Aisha on here is because of, what my mother represented. My mother was the person in the middle. She always, we have people in our family from all walks of life. We got the ones that is the bougie light-skinned Negroes, or the ones that are accomplished in our family. And then you have the ones that, are still working class to lower income. And my mother has always been the one to walk that line, to be able to pull those two together. It's, like, for example, our house, for example, was a place where both sides of the family could come and meet and enjoy themselves. The ones who lived in the project and the ones who had their own houses, living out in, the suburbs. When my mother had, and also Auntie, I have to give Auntie, her credit, because when my mother passed away, Auntie Linda, she held the baton with that too. But it was them working together that, jumped it all off. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody would come to the house, and everybody knows about the cookouts that we had in the backyard in Mattapan.
Bro, 34 Meadow Bank Ave was like,
hey.
1300 Jackson Street.
Don't be putting that address out there, man. What you doing? I'm gonna have to edit that later.
Bro, I got to, because that's legendary with family bloodline. That's legendary with the bloodline, like you said. That was the root. That location in Mattapan was the root, cousin.
It definitely was, man. There was some beautiful moments there, and I'm jumping all around, but it was one thing. Shout out to my little cousin Latoya. She said it one day. She said I had some beautiful moments here at this house. And it was funny because I think she was like, she became of age like 18, 19 years old. And she went by the house to go see the family because, we've owned that house for years. And then she goes to ring the doorbell expecting to see, family members come out the house. I need to be looking in the camera. I'm sorry. But there was no family in the house. It was, some tenants. And so she was all shocked. Who are you? What are you doing? Where am I on? So it was like, because there was no more family in the house. There's family in the house now. We still have some family that live there. It ain't was there before. But it was, but the family that used to live there, you could go there any day and it would be like, as you said, it would be like 2300 Jackson Street, or it'd be, like going to the Huxtable's house. We had those kind of moments there, and everybody in the family appreciated that.
Truth be told.
So, and also too, I was able to get with my cousins and my family that was on the other side of the track, like my cousin Keem, and there's a couple of other ones that's out there. If they ever want to come up on, they can come up and tell their story too. And it was great because I can go, to the point. We got to put that out there. Columbia Point Project. It ain't there no more. It done got gentrified, but everybody knows about, Columbia Point Project from Boston. If you know, you know.
No.
Benzino always bigging up Columbia Point. I don't know why. No, so I'm joking with you, Ray Dog. It was funny because I met him one day. I was when I was in Atlanta. I was actually a valet, doing valet at this club, and he was performing at the club. And so I told you that story where his entourage came out and they came to see Benzino, and they came out deep. It was like 20 or 30 of them. I'm like, damn. And so I was like, y'all from Boston? Because, a couple of them had their Boston caps on. I'm like, y'all from Boston? And so they was like, yeah, we from Boston. I was like, what part? Yo, we from Columbia Point. And so I was like, yeah, I got family in Columbia Point. They looking at me. They valet parking, nigga. You ain't got no goddamn family in no goddamn Columbia Point. Go ahead.
I'm just saluting my projects.
Exactly. So the dude was like, who you know up in Columbia Point? I'm like, yo, my cousin, and I just put out the name. I was like, Henley. Yeah, we know them. I don't want to put your nickname out there if you don't want me to put it out there, King. Because I know you don't be liking your nickname.
It is what it is in this day and age, but that brings me back to the roots, bro. Somebody walk up on me and you with me and you hear somebody say that to me, they done known me all my life.
Exactly.
Scenario.
It's the same thing with me. It's because people always ask me, like, yo, what do we call you? I'm like, yo, call me how you met me. So if you know me as the Black Cleaner, then call me the Black Cleaner. Because that lets me know how you know me. You know what I'm saying? If you call me, by my real name, that lets me also know how you know me. Because there's only family calls me by my real name, or the shortening of my real name. You know what I'm saying? If you call me by the name that I tell you to call me by, which is Rennie, my real name, then I know how you know me. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's like, if you calling me by my government, okay, I know how you know me. If you call me by the Black Cleaner, then you know me from the YouTube street, or you know me because of my cleaning company that I had when I was in Atlanta.
Right.
So, and if you calling me, any other name, then I know where you got that from. You can call me a narcissist, and I'll be like, yeah, you got that from my ex-girl.
That's funny.
He's a narcissist. Oh, yeah, you was talking to Aisha. Ooh, did I say that? Oh, I'll have to edit that one.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah. So, anywho. But back so as I was saying, in terms of, because I keep segueing, going back to Mom Dukes, I didn't really know her, but I knew when I started looking at her history and the things that she has done, I started pulling that into my life. Now I try to be the glue. For example, Keem is on here. He's from Columbia Point. You know what I'm saying? So he can talk, everything from that side of the tracks. Aisha, she's actually from that side of the tracks too, but she's pulled herself up to be now Gone Girl. You know what I'm saying? Who is corporate, has her college degree, master's degree, has a good job, making, 6 figures. So she's corporate. She was able to make it to the corporate side. So because she's able to make it to the corporate side, and she loves being in that lane. You see what I'm saying? There's some people, once they make it over there, they like, what's dude's name? Not Lil Duval. I ain't know niggas. Who's that?
Hold up, say that again.
Life. I ain't going back to fuck with you niggas.
That is Lil Duval.
Yeah, that's Gone Girl. Living my best life. I ain't going back to fuck with you niggas. So, and for me, I've always been the person who's never corporate enough to be corporate, because I've always did the military or the blue collar route, but I've never been street enough to be street, because I'm blue collar. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually, the person who's actually trying to do something. But I mean, it's a blue collar hustle. So because of that, I'm like the glue, like my mother was, like my Aunt T. Linda was. I always try to, on both sides and mingle with both sides. And some people, they see that and they respect it and they embrace me. And then some people, they like, oh, corny ass nigga, away from me. But it is what it is. You either love me or you hate me. Either or. As the Jay-Z says, it costs you nothing, pay me no mind.
That.
So that's how my mom's has affected me. The one be the glue. Number two, because she wrote, poetry and inspired me to write books. Because, I ended up writing 2 books. Well, actually, I wrote 4 books, but as y'all can see.
Yes, plug those in.
Yeah, this is the third book I wrote, entitled Memoirs of a Narcissist. Okay, which is, a part of Nate's Odyssey. Those that want to know what's this be about. This the 3 books that I wrote about, my journey through traveling and what has traveling taught me about life and love. That's really what this is about. So when I'm on here and I'm having these discussions, we're unpacking some of the things that led me to travel. Okay, and this book is actually a prequel to this book right here, which is Found in Translation. Found in Translation basically talks about life here in Panama and how, and you're able to compare, how because you're looking through the lens of an actual foundational Black American. We're going to put that word out there for those. I mean, you hear it everywhere, but it does definitely mean something, because there's Black people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Every place that I've been to, I found Black people there, but American Black people are unique. So when, shout out to Tariq Nasheed, who actually just coined the frame, coined the phrase foundational Black American, or the term, but all he was doing was he was in tune to what was going on, during this moment, because people will come and, take the sauce that we have created in America, the struggle that Black Americans have been through, from slavery all the way to Jim Crow, segregation, redlining, the dawn of crack, all these different things. And we were able to, endure and prosper. And now, we're out here, thriving in our own different ways. So, but my point is being, there's a lot of Black Americans who don't travel. They don't get a chance to see the other side. So me writing that book, you're able to see what goes on in Panama when you're dealing with your Black Panamanians or your Afro-Panamanians. I went to Colombia, I talked briefly about, dealing with the Afro-Colombians, because when I leave the United States, I feel more comfortable around people that share the same skin that I'm in, because we have gone through the same struggles. So any time I go, it's, as I tell people, back in the days when it talks about during Jim Crow segregation, there was this thing that they called the Green Book. The Green Book was the Black man's Yellow Pages, where you could go. It had all of the places that you can go if you was leaving your town, where you'll feel safe, where you ain't gonna get, strung up in a tree because you just didn't know where you was going. You just ended up in the wrong part of town at the wrong time. So this was a book that guided you, that if you had to leave and go, back down south or go, west or wherever, it had, those spots where you can go and check in and be comfortable. So that's another reason why I do this and I write these books and I do these lives and these podcasts, so that people can see these things in the future and say, okay, if I'm ever going out of town in Panama, I can check in with Black Cleaner. He can guide me, or, Black Cleaner recommended Daiquiri 23, which is a Black-owned, Black-operated restaurant here in Panama that you could go check out, where you're going to find people that look like you, that are actually expats that are going to frequent there, and you'll be able to network. These are, I'm pretty much, as I said, following my mom's path, being that, activist and being that glue. So I've said all of that, and now we're back to you. So what have you learned what to do or not to do? Because your mother and my mother were tight at one point in time. A little bit of history about Keem's mom. Now, my mom is actually Keem's mother's niece. Keem's mother's aunt, because my mother had an oldest sister. She was the second oldest in the family. And because she was the second oldest in the family, of course, she had children early. So her firstborn was Keem's mom, which was the same age as my mother, or, a little bit younger, but they were close in age with each other. So when Keem's mom and my mom, or my mom would go, they would hang out with each other. And then eventually, my Keem's grandmother, my aunt, moved to Connecticut because she ended up getting married to, I think he was in the military. And he bought a house, and, she had the little, the as they call the American dream, the house out in the suburbs with the picket fence in the backyard, stuff that people who came from very little upbringing, because our family came from the South. We came from rural South. That's where my grandmother came from. Shout out to Pierce County, Georgia, that area.
Hold up, Blackshear, Georgia.
Yes.
Right.
Waycross. Down there in the sticks. It was funny because I was talking to one lady when I was doing some cleaning. I was at a customer's house, and she was from Albany, Georgia, which is down there, in the rural South, heading towards Florida. And I was telling her, where my family was from. And she was like, oh, y'all are some swamp stompers. I ain't never heard that term before. Swamp stompers. But Blackshear, Georgia, Waycross, Georgia, all of those areas is near, Savannah is the nearest major city to that area. But we're closer to what they call the Okefenokee Swamp. So, and it makes me wonder, because our family originally, if you look up my name, is the family's originally from North Carolina, Duplin County, which is another area. So it's like, how the hell did you move further down south? You're supposed to be moving up north. How'd you end up moving down south? But when you learn your history, you start to realize that, the real Underground Railroad didn't go to Canada. It actually went down towards Florida and Mexico, going down towards South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like to me?
What?
Those are those times when what happens in his house stays in his house.
Yep.
But what was that hiding, bro? That was that hiding family secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Cuz I got an older sister.
Nah. That's some news.
That's a family secret, cuz.
Okay.
That gotta stop, man. That whole what happens in his house stays in his house is creating family thought.
Yeah, but also too, I mean, if you want to speak on that a little bit, because there are other people out here who have gone through that, not just you. In the United States, but I deal with females here in Panama all the time. I actually wrote about it in my book because, here, we talk about this ex-tourism culture that has became popular in the travel space, and it has put a black eye on, black men traveling overseas. And the reason I want to touch on it is because, I have gotten cool with a lot of the girls that are out here in Panama working. Okay. Because, and the reason that I have gotten
cool. When you say working?
Huh?
What you mean when you say working?
They're in the underground economy, meaning they hustling. They hustling out of both pant legs, if you understand what I'm saying. But the only reason that they hustling out of both pant legs is because of the color of their skin. There is a colorism situation that goes on in Central and South America. Okay? Mm. Where if you start to go to any of your establishment in Central and South America or Latin America, you're gonna see mostly light skin or, the fair skin people working in those establishments. You might see one, Afro-Latino working in there, but for the most part, it's always going to be what you call a blanca or a blanquita. Okay, so what does that mean? And that means that they don't have a welfare system here or a child support system here where they can just go and collect the check. That's why you see a lot of these immigrants, leaving these countries to go to America to be able and to get work, because there is no safety net. There's no government infrastructure safety net here. You know what I'm saying? You work and kill what you eat. And if you don't kill or work to get anything to eat, you starve. That's how it is. Kind of similar to what was going on with black folks back in Jim Crow segregation days, back in the days of grandma and grandpa. You know what I'm saying? They had to work for what they had, because guess what? Even though there was a government safety net, that was for the white folk. They wasn't giving that to you. So a lot of the stuff that was going on during the silent generation era, okay, and a little bit of the baby boomer, because during the baby boomer ages, that's when we started getting a lot of these government benefits that we have that we're able to benefit off of today. The ones that, our sisters is able to get and say, well, I don't need no man because I got Section 8.
Oh, stop. Let's spin the block. That's a whole nother topic of conversation for a whole nother show.
Exactly. All right, so let's get back. The point that I'm trying to make is that the point I'm trying to make is this.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I asked you a question. I asked you if you know if I had an older sister. You said no.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't follow it up with a, how was that?
I know. I'm trying to get to that. But I did. I said I want you to unpack it, but I wanted to give you the reason why I wanted you to unpack it is because you have plenty of women out here who would have the same story, similar to the story that, you know, you probably are going to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Because I done met women out here who got 3 and 4 kids, and they still out here, you know, trying to hustle or to one, find someone to save them, take them out of their situation. I wrote about that in my book, where, you know, this girl that I'm friends with, still friends with till this day. Okay. She called me 2 weeks ago and said, I'm having a happy life now. I'm actually married. You know, I'm living like Cinderella or Snow White. Uh-huh.
Hold up. We're gonna have to pause for a sec, because I got someone who I spoke to earlier who said that was gonna show up for me. They're trying to contact me. So I might need to tap out and re-tap in to show them how to get in.
All right, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna continue with the story.
Please do understand that this is work in progress. We're gonna figure it out. You know, starting at the bottom, everything ain't always right. But I'll be right back, cuzzo.
Yep, got you. So, doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? As y'all know, I've been finally this is my 3rd episode live. And me doing my 3rd episode, I'm learning a lot. Manning these boards is different from just being on a panel, because when you're on a panel, the only thing you need to do is just click that StreamYard link, and then you just on. That's it. But when you manning the panel, now you got a whole different, you're the one who's figuring the layout. You're the one who's putting the theme there, the theme music, or no theme music. I like the theme music because, as I said, I'm a DJ, so I like to have some background music. It helps kill some of that dead air. But let me ramble back into the story, so when he gets back, he'll bring us, forward. So homegirl was telling me she's living her best life now. Why? Because she's married. She's in the States. And she actually found a man that actually loves her and, cares nothing about what was going on in her past. And I talked to her, I said, have you read my book? And she was all like, no, I haven't read your book. And I'm like, why? She was all like, because that was a sad time for me. It brings me, it depresses me to know that you wrote about me in your book and wrote my story. And I was telling her, I'm like, well, number one, I didn't put your name out there, you know what I'm saying? Because your story is important. Because you're not the only person that's living that story. When you go out to downtown Casco Viejo, or you go down, that's in Panama, y'all, or you go down to Medellin, Colombia, them areas, Parque areas or whatever, you're gonna find 100, 200. When you go to Cartagena, you go to these areas, you're gonna find all of these women, and they all have this. Their story is the same with a little bit of difference in the middle of it. The girl that I'm referring to, she had kids early. She was only like 28 years old, and she got teenage boys. Her boys will be probably 17, 18 now. So if she's 20, well, she should be 29 now. So if she's 29 years old and she got kids that's going to be 18, what does that tell you? How old was she when she had her first child? And then knowing that there is no safety net, and knowing that there isn't, child support enforcement here in these countries, what do you think life for her was like? She had to get out here and do it. See, a lot of, and that's the thing that I don't like about the whole ex-tourism culture, because, I get on these panels and I be hearing, these dudes talk, and, they be like, yeah, later for these, it ain't my girl, it's just your turn, and you can't trust these girls and this, that, and the other. And I get it. I do understand that part of it, because, us as Black men, we are coming from our problems and what we're going through. Where I say that in America, you have the women who, because they have stability now, okay, the fear is gone. And if anybody who's read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he talks about this. Talks about the two things that control people in America is fear and greed. We get up for work every day because if we don't get up for work, the lights ain't gonna get cut on because we ain't getting no paycheck. All right? So we get up out of fear, or we're not gonna eat. We're gonna be hungry, we're gonna be homeless because we're jobless. So it's the fear that gets us up in the morning to get on that treadmill, to get that paycheck so that we can keep the lights. But then there's something that happens later where you get to the point where you have a job and you're on the treadmill, but you start to realize what you have isn't enough. So then what happens is greed starts to step in. So now you're on the treadmill and you seeing that carrot and you seeing that BMW, which is the carrot, y'all, or that, mansion, or, that luxury lifestyle. And now you're trying to run faster on the treadmill, going nowhere. And then a lot of times, and I hate to say it, I'm going to call it out, it be the women who have that gene in them. It was funny because I was looking at this reel, because I be scrolling on YouTube and Instagram, and somebody said about Adam and Eve, and Eve eating the forbidden fruit. And the guy said, Eve didn't get, what's it called? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. But basically, it wasn't the fruit that attracted Eve to eat it. It was the wanting of more in life that attracted Eve to eat the forbidden fruit. And then she seduced Adam with the same story. And that's what usually goes on in life. It usually is the woman wanting more, because men, we're simple creatures. I hate to say it. I mean, people, that's another debate, but it is what it is. Men are very simple creatures. You give us a room with a bed in it, or not even a bed in it, just someplace warm to stay. You know what I'm saying? Some clothes and a sandwich, just not peanut butter and jelly. We good. We don't need no more than that. The only reason that we get the things that, we get the things that we want is because we're trying to attract love and belonging. That's it. So we get with a woman, and then it's the woman who's saying, I want more than just than this small room that you have. I want to be, driving this. I want to be wearing this. I want to be, traveling over here. You hear, you often hear women saying that stuff. You know, my man need to have ambition. They done bit the apple. They done bit that forbidden fruit of wanting more. Is there anything wrong with wanting more? If it causes you to have greed, yes, there is something wrong with that. Greed, as they say, is a 7 deadly sin. So how do you counter that? You counter that with discipline, understanding what it takes in order to have more, but also being content with what you have initially. But back to what I was saying, okay? She has 4 children. There is no system out here. So she had to get out here and get it how she lived it. And she was fortunate enough to find, you know, her version of Russell Wilson, as they say. Hold on. I'm getting a message. Private chat. Hold on. I got 2 people on. You back? Okay, I got both of y'all on. Y'all on here? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, we got Soul Ghetto Queen Fatima. What's going on, cousin? This is...
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, cuz? How you doing?
I am blessed beyond measure. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, excellent. Blessed and highly favored.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday. I know I sent you a shout out on Facebook.
Thank you so much.
Because I know y'all are Aries, you know, y'all are right before us. And right now it's the 20th, so we on the cusp. So we celebrating both the Aries and the Taurus right today. But tomorrow is fully Taurus season, and we about to blow this month up. But back to the story. So I'm gonna let y'all take it from here. I done told my story, why it's important while y'all was gone, for people to hear the story, because this story is happening all around the world. Black struggle, women struggle, you know, and it affects us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Hold up, cuz. Let me hit that theme music real quick one time, because she just woke up to adjust. Sister.
Nah, can't do that, man. You trying to play.
You got to cam up yet. Hey, look, I'm trying. You got to work with me too. Sister, you don't got to cam up yet. Go get, go do what you got to do. Adjust yourself real quick. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for showing up for me, baby. Cuzzo.
Yo.
Hit that theme music for me real quick.
Man, you playing my song out. You trying to get people tired of my theme music, man. Nah.
All right, I'm not going to even fight with you. You better not send it to me because, yeah.
Well, we know you already got it. I appreciate you liking it, though. And for everybody else, yo, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. In that order.
Cuz, turn your camera off. You know how to turn your camera off? We seen your business.
What you mean?
I'm talking about Fatima.
Oh, right. Sister. It's down at the bottom.
Yeah, just hit the camera. There you go.
Got it right. I thought you was talking to me. Like, hold up.
Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, this story is important because it's going on all around the world. There's women out here who's, suffering this situation from, at a young age, and then they have to get out here and get it how they live it in order to survive. And we become, as someone told me, I was the innocent one. It was funny because another thing about my past, right, Keem, is my father and my mother were never married. I was a love child, as they say. Because my mother and my father, they met at Boston City Hospital. My father was the facilities manager at Boston City Hospital, or the head janitor in charge, as they say. So he was able to go on all of the floors, and instead of pushing a broom, he wore a suit and he had the clipboard. So he was pretty much the overseer of the janitors at the hospital. So the women who were there, if they couldn't bag themselves a doctor, who's the next best in line? The black man with a suit.
I know that's right.
So, my father was over there, being a player from the Himalayas, and then the good thing is this: a lot of the nurses, because they worked on separate floors, they didn't see each other, so they didn't know each other. So he could be, messing with one nurse on the 8th floor, and then bagging another nurse in the basement in a different ward. So anyway, long story short, he bags my mom's. Mom's gets pregnant. He already had a chick living in the house. You know what I'm saying? Who wasn't liking his program too much, so she would actually bounce back and forth to New York. And then finally my mother, she's like, yo, I'm making good money. I really don't, she's like a lot of these independent women, I'm making good money, I'm a nurse, I don't need you. So she raised me, and she raised me because I was the only one that she had with my father on her own. But she had to let it be known that he did have another child in this world. So as the story goes, or as they tell me the story, she shows up on my father's doorstep in Dorchester with me, and lets them know, hey, I'm the other woman, or I was the other woman. I'm not with him anymore. But I just wanted to let you know he does have another baby out here. And so my father's girl at the time, or woman at the time, she picks me up and says, oh, you must be the innocent one in all of this. So my point being, there's been a lot of drama that, we have experienced in our lives growing up that we have been innocent to, but we have been affected by.
Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, go ahead. You was talking about your sister that you didn't know about, that you wanted to talk about. So let's talk about it.
So
I have a question. Do I have to show my face on camera?
No, you don't. You're good.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
hold up, cousin. We got anybody else backstage?
No, I haven't put out the link yet.
Another battle begins to rage. A battle of opinion.
Put it out.
30.
Yeah, I'm about to put it out in a sec. Ugh.
So
All right.
yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Do you know how that is?
Nah. I mean, I can kind of assume, because I do, we are related, so I kind of know you all's story. I think I'm the one who told you your story.
Yeah. I'm just like,
And the only reason I knew your story is because your mother told me her story before. I was at a family reunion planning feeding, and it was just me and her over at cousin Liz's house, your aunt, and she just started, telling me, the backstory, and she told me that story, and I was like, whoa, okay, because she wanted to let me know that, my mother was her anchor. She was the one that would keep her out of trouble. And then when my mother's first baby daddy passed away, God rest his soul, my mother took off and moved to California. And when my mother took off and moved to California, she didn't have your mother didn't have an anchor. So because she didn't have an anchor to keep her out of trouble, she started getting into some stuff. And that's what she told me. She was like, "Yeah, by the time your mama got back from Cali, it was over. I was cooked." So, and that was from your mom's own mouth to my ears.
Mm.
So, what you know in the story, I'm kind of like weirded by the whole fact that her mother knew of this and let it slide for a lifestyle.
You mean your grandmother, not your mother?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it stems from.
Yeah.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
I probably seen my grandmother, bro, during my childhood, maybe 2 or 3 times. So do I got mommy issues or do I got granny issues? Yeah. It's one of the two, but I'm just like super hurt by that whole scenario because all right, I'm gonna pause real quick because I also said something in the last show that, a girl's first love is supposed to be her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And a boy's first love is his mom.
Yes.
With that being said, it was my mom's first love in that scenario. Or even having someone to fight for her. We on the panel, y'all can talk too.
No,
We're listening.
I'm listening. I mean, I'm taking it all in. I mean, if I thought the question was rhetoric. Now, if you asking where was your mom's pops, evidently, your mom's pops wasn't around. So that just lets me know that, there was some issues that was going on with your grandma, and knowing
right. Right. And in that scenario, if
I can only assume,
my mom's birth dad wasn't around to fight for her, who else is left to fight for her?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
If her mama ain't there to fight for her.
But you have to think about it. Her mother couldn't even fight for herself.
Nah, she could have.
No, she didn't.
No, what I'm saying
I didn't
is,
say that she did not fight for herself. That's what she did not do.
What I'm saying to you is this: if she did fight for herself, okay, you already know where it would have led. It would have led back to Hammond Street or worse. You get what I'm saying? And of course, she's living the life out in the suburbs in Connecticut. So and she's
so she didn't put up a fight though, Nate. And I don't want to have a debate with you. I want to be able to be heard. I want to hear you, right? Mm-hmm. So she didn't put up a fight, and that's okay because she didn't know how to fight, right? And that is okay because she did what she thought was best, and that's why she got her mother involved. because her mother helped her, right? And that's okay. That's the story. She couldn't help herself, but her parent did. Her mom helped her by trying to come and save us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I hope that this is a safe space that we can open up and express and be heard. That's why I would like to join this panel. I hope that that's a panel.
Oh,
in
definitely.
That way.
Yeah.
Definitely a safe space. You know, we don't, you know, this is a space of love. You know, that's the one thing that is we're growing here is a love space. We don't need all of that hate and all of that debauchery and everything on here. So yeah, I definitely want to hear you. I was just, when you said that, I was just saying, okay, I could, knowing the story, it's like, okay, a lot of people, if I say something, because you know, we even watched it on TV. Tyler Perry. You got the dude who Blair Underwood or whatever. You know, he's rich and living in a mansion, and the mom is like, "Yo, you gotta love this man," but he's abusive, ma. Who cares about him being abusive?
Well,
you see how we living?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Our grandmother chose stability over nurturing her children.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she chose. And women in those days, that's what they did, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm not that kind of woman. And I'm not judging her, but I choose my children over a man. That's just how I move. So, yeah.
It's funny that you say that too, because I got, when you said that, cuz I could hear my other co-host. Her name's Gone Girl Aisha. That's the key thing that she always talks about. Women being man-centric. That's her word. She's man-centric. I can't stand chicks that are man-centric.
What's that? Another way of saying promiscuous?
No, man-centric means you're focused on a man.
Yeah, like
you got men on the brain.
Yeah, like you're looking for a man to take care of you, you know. And unfortunately, that's how it was in those times. Women felt the need to have a man take care of them. Most of them, not all of them. Because there was some women who just rolled out like, I'm doing this by myself. So, yeah. But we're talking about our grandmother. That's what our grandmother chose to do. She chose stability in a man over her children.
Okay. And how has that affected you?
Me personally?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, being unguided that's how I was affected. I wasn't guided. So I was running the streets at 10 years old, doing adult activities at 10 years old, thinking that I was an adult at 10 years old, which I was not. I was foolish at 10. That's what I was, not an adult. I was still a child. So that's how I was affected. By having no guidance.
True.
Yes.
And here I was the youngest in the household. I feel like I've been affected by loss of absence of presence.
Elaborate.
I don't know my mom's, bro.
Sound like me. You really don't know your mom's because she wasn't there, right? She was out doing her thing.
Absence of presence.
Absence of presence. I like that.
Yeah. Gotta pause.
And that's okay. Take a deep breath. Nay, I've never known that's how you felt, like you didn't have your mom present all the time. I'm learning today.
Well, I mean, as I said, she was out there doing good things. It's just like Martin Luther King. you ask the children of Martin Luther King, you know, how did they know their father? They're gonna be like, yo, he was out there being famous. We didn't have any time to share with him. We only saw him on TV. That's our TV dad.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a story real quick.
How am I supposed to close it?
At one point in my life, I don't know how long
Okay.
it had been since I had seen mommy or seen my mother. But me and a friend of mine ripping and running the streets on a Hummer. We go to Worcester. From Mass, you know what I'm talking about. Follow.
Mm-hmm.
We get to Worcester, bro, to our location. He goes in. I'm outside in the car. I get out the car to smoke a cigarette. And as I'm standing smoking a cigarette, I'm leaning on the passenger side door. I probably went to turn around, if I remember correctly. And out of nowhere, I hear a chant of my childhood name.
Corned beef and rice.
Mm-hmm.
Cousin, I turn around and it's my mother.
What? How old you when this happened? How old was you?
I was
I felt.
like 17.
Oh, I never heard this story before.
True story. On my mama.
Yeah. So all that crowd, she found her baby because you definitely were her baby.
Just like the energy in that moment. It's so surreal. Like, damn. And we had a moment to top it up. And we even kept contact for a little bit after that, but kind of died out. And I was hurt
Yeah.
when it stopped. Because I felt like, where's the fight for me?
Yeah. Well, mothers are supposed to fight for their children, but being a mother for 35 years, if you don't have no fight in you, then you're not going to fight for your kids. And mommy was addicted to drugs, so she was fighting that demon.
Sister, I understand that, but it was at her point in her life where she was getting the shit together.
Okay. I see
She
what
was in
you're
a
saying.
program. She was a leader in a program.
Okay. I didn't know if she was in recovery or not. But that does, okay, so she was getting herself together. Okay. I see how you're thinking. I see how you're thinking.
So yeah, that hurt.
Well, I'm glad that you're talking about it right now so you can heal yourself because you're responsible for that now, you know. Nobody else is responsible for that. It's unfortunate that we had the trauma, but it's our responsibility to heal ourselves once you identify what your trauma is.
But not even but. You know, through the scenarios and, you know, our mother being gone. And
Yeah.
knowing her story, I'm able to accept and forgive. And that's been allowing me to be able to get past it. Within, you know, my own realm. Hello.
Wanted to
I don't just hold up, because I don't just remember the negative. I had a dope childhood, even though she wasn't there. Like, my closet was full of sneakers, nigga, because my mom's was the best booster in the project.
Word.
Speak on it.
Word. You know,
That's
you
why
got
the
to do
closet
what you
still
got to do
full
to
to
get
this
through.
day. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know, Rokeem, you were the baby, so you were spoiled rotten. You got everything you wanted, baby. All you had to do was just say the word and you got it. Well, I'm glad to hear that you feel that way, that you had a good childhood.
Yeah, I mean, there were things that Keem would be like, as I was telling Gone Girl when she was here, I was saying how Keem would come over to the house and he had all the new sneakers. You know, he had the Troops when the Troops was in style. He had the Ponies when the Ponies was in style. The Lottos when the Lottos was in style. The Avians, and I would be asking my mom, I'm like, yo, Mom, because, you know, me and Keem is only a year apart. Why I don't have any of these sneakers? And she'd be like, yo, you better get with them Olympians that I got you from Favors. You better appreciate them Olympians you got. So, yeah. But it was funny because Gone Girl, she was all like, yeah, there's a difference between, you know, when you actually spending your own money and you out here and you just, you know, getting out here and getting it how you live it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And also, you know, living where you all were living. I mean, I remember Keem learning how to backflip.
Oh, yeah.
He was out there flipping with all them. There was a lot of Spanish cats out there where y'all was at in the point, huh?
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
was on the island in the point, and one way in, one way out type of status.
Mm-hmm.
But that was our island. That was our home. I remember when my mom hit rock bottom and there was an action plan for my mom's children. Her family did step up and try to, you know, secure us a place. And I ran away from my place. I was with Auntie Hattie. I ran away. And then I was with Auntie Marinette. I ran away. I ran away to the point because the point was everything to me. I didn't want to be nowhere else but in the point. So that concrete jungle, I am a rose that grew from that jungle. And I love it. I love where I come from. It made me the woman that I am today. Even my trauma made me the woman that I am today. And I wouldn't replace it for nothing in the world.
Yay.
Salute.
Yes. And thank y'all for inviting me on my first podcast panel. I feel very special. And Nate, congratulations. And Rokeem, congratulations on doing big things.
Can you stop saying my government?
Well,
She done slipped up a couple of times, you know, saying my name, you know, but it's all good.
Well, what's your names? I don't know.
She family, so, you know, I mean, we was just talking about that, wasn't we, Keem, before she got on here?
Oh, so you're Keen and you are who?
I'm the black cleaner, but as
The
I
black
said,
cleaner. Okay.
Yeah, but
school me. Allow me to start over. Excuse me, Keen. Excuse me, black cleaner.
Yeah, we don't want to slip up and say your name, Fatima.
Well, you can say Fatima. That's cool because that's my name that I prefer. So it's all right.
But yeah, I mean, it's for me, as I said, if you know me from there, say it. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, yeah, so you can call me Nat.
Mm-hmm.
And that lets me know how you know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of my name. It just lets me know when if somebody's yelling nay, you know, from across the street, I'm like, okay, that's family. Who the hell is that? Now, if I turn around and it's, you know, some streetwalker, I'm gonna be like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't talking to me. She ain't talking to me. She don't know. I don't know that chick. That's
Right.
all I'm saying. If you say Black Cleaner, I'm like, okay, that's one of the YouTube people that follow me.
Okay.
Right.
So it's the same thing with
Like,
Kool Keem.
Right. Kool Keem, the coolest. Okay.
He was in the other side of the pillow.
Cooler. Cooler than
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad I saw your picture on Facebook. Posted your
Oh, I know
picture. I'm
what you're
like,
talking
there's goes my fly brother right there.
You got right. You gotta cam up next time so I can see that big beautiful face.
Baby, you know I have a scarf on. I'm not prepared. I was so listen, when I'm on vacation, I'm intentional about getting my rest. So I took me an afternoon nap and led into, the night. So I'm up now, but yeah, I'm not camera ready though. Next time I'll be camera ready.
Okay.
It's good. It's all good. Let me get to some of these comments. So we got,
we got
expat
comments.
living
Uh-oh.
overseas.
You got comment.
He says, your parents were imperfect just like you. Forgive them for their mistakes they made. Forgive yourself and move forward in life.
Absolutely, sir. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I have forgiven both my parents, just so you know. I've forgiven my grandmother. I forgive it, even my grandfather.
I don't forgive him.
I forgive him. I forgive him because of my own peace.
Yeah, but I don't forgive him because if I'd known of when you was alive and I was at a certain age of that acknowledgement, I probably would be in jail right now.
And see, do you want to be in jail though? That's why you have to forgive, because you don't want to react in anger that's going to put you in a place you don't want to be, right? I feel angry too, but
I'm not saying no more now, but
okay. Then you felt that way strongly. Yeah.
Strongly, super strongly.
Okay, that's respected though. But thank you for that comment, because that's real spill. You have to learn to forgive in order for you to really move forward in your life. So those are the reasons why I forgive, because you're never gonna forget, right?
Right.
And can I say this for anyone who is healing? When you are healing, you have to come up with mental strategies for your triggers. Because I've learned that I'm triggered in a lot of ways, but nobody is responsible for my triggers but me. Nobody knows my triggers but me. So I had to come up with mental strategies so that I could move those memories right in the back where they belong, in the icons of my mind, and lead my life, because you're going to be triggered. So you have to come up with strategies.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Right. I love that. That was well stated.
So let me ask you a question. What have you done different now that you are a mother?
That's a very good question, because I broke cycles. That's what I did differently. I broke cycles. And the first cycle I broke was just nurturing my children.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that I give my children a toolbox. Now, mind you, I have 3 biological children, and then I have 4 bonus children. So I'm leading 7 souls, right? So nurturing them is how I broke the cycle. And still nurturing them in their adult life, that's another way I broke the cycle.
That's being present.
Exactly. For your adult children, because your adult children need you too. So I hear my brother when he say, I didn't have a mom. I don't even have one now, because I feel the same way. I miss my mom daily. I wish I could call her when I'm having a moment in life, but I have to talk to her in the spiritual world, but I'll take that. I get guidance from her, If you believe in that, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Now, you was able to connect with your mother during your adult life a lot more than Keem and your other brother. So how was that relationship? Because I remember we've talked about this, where she was actually using your house as her crash spot where she would go to work. Because she worked in the city. So how did you how did you all rebuild? Or were you all able to rebuild?
I got a chance to know her. I learned her as a woman, woman to woman. We were just learning about ourselves, about each other, excuse me. That was big for me. I grew a lot during that time. So I'm grateful that I was able to even have her there and be able to talk to her. But what I did learn at the very beginning of that time, she wasn't opening up. She didn't express as much as I would have liked her to do. She kind of did that towards the end of her life here on the planet. Like right after her mom passed away is when she really started expressing her childhood, what she'd been through with her stepfather, her child that she had to give up. She started opening up and talking about all of that. So I really appreciated that because I was getting to know her. Like my children know my story. I didn't keep nothing from them. I told them my story so they can know who I am, where I'm coming from and why I parent the way that I parent. So learning her story, I was excited about that. Definitely. It was sad, but it was something that I needed to know, because I like to know why things happened, That's the kind of mind that I know I have. Like, tell me from the beginning to the end. So I was grateful to learn from her, learn her story. And I was happy to see how she would parent me by her parenting my children.
Nice.
Yeah. My sons, they got the best of our mom. The grandchildren did.
Well, funny story. Your mom was staying at my house, while she was a couple of times, right? And I'm, she took my room. I'm just gonna come out and say it, because you know how it was at the house where we had a 3-bedroom, and since I was the youngest, everybody all the family would always come over and be like, y'all got that extra room in the back. Y'all mind if I crash in that extra room? So we don't have all family come over and crash at our house. And your mom was one of them. Uncle Jerry was another one. So when your mother was staying in the house, right, and I'm sleeping with my mom. Now, we only got one bathroom. It was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. So I believe Uncle Jerry took a shower or somebody took a shower, right? I was old enough to clean the bathtub, and I wanted to take a bath because I wanted to go outside because my mother was all like, yo, you can't go outside until you take a bath. So I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get outside so I can go, play with my friends. So as soon as whoever got out of the bath, I took my little self in there. I think I was like 4 years old or whatever, 5 years old, and proceeded to clean the bath out. Now, nobody saw me clean the bath. So by the time your mother, I'm in the bath. I done ran my own bath water. Now I'm sitting in the bath water, chilling. Your mother comes up in there, looks at me. Probably thought either one, the bath wasn't cleaned good enough. Because of course I'm only 5 years old thinking I'm cleaning. So she probably still saw a ring that I didn't see or whatever. But that's regardless of the point. She turned around and silently went in my mom's room and said, "You know, your son's in there taking a bath in a dirty bathtub, right?"
Yeah.
I got the beating of my life. What the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, the only person who could have told her that was yo mama. So ever since then, I'm like, every time I see your mother, I be like, yeah. You was the one who snitched on me. You was the snitch. Your mama
so
had a
funny.
snitch jacket in my book.
Stupid. You was too good for that.
Listen, but you was so independent at 5. You cleaned out the bathtub to the best of your ability. I love that. That is so cute.
Right.
Like, yes, as a mother, what? You cleaning out the tub? I love it. You attempted. That's beautiful.
And if you listen to any of our cousins and Auntie Linda and Uncle Stevie, that's all it has been ever since I was a child, all the way up till I was an adult, an attempt, because I am lousy at cleaning. And I call myself the black cleaner.
I know. How you gonna be the black cleaner and you lousy? Doing your own chores, huh?
I said, isn't that ironic?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But I've been cleaning all my life, or attempting at least.
Yeah. But when you're getting paid for it, that's a different type of motivation. So keep cleaning. Keep cleaning, you know?
Exactly. Or keep attempting to clean. let the customer decide. Yeah, do you like it? Yeah, that looks nice. How much we owe you? Yeah, give me $100. Okay. Hurry up and get out of here, because we ain't never calling you again.
Oh, you stupid.
That's what's it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who will call you, who will pay you just for you to leave, never return. But that wasn't me, because I do, carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning. I'm good at that. House cleaning, nah, I leave that to the hired staff.
And do you still do extermination? You still exterminating?
I'm retired.
Okay.
I am living in Panama, living my best life.
I see that you're living in Panama, one of my favorite countries. I love Panama.
But you need to come on over,
Yeah, I need to come there in the physical, honey, but I've been in there in my mind plenty of times. My imagination. I've been to Panama. But I was just telling my son that because they have their passports. I'm like, they're motivating me to get my passport. So, yeah. I'm working on me.
Yeah, Big C, Big Bro's coming on. Him and his wife is coming on Wednesday. They'll be here Wednesday.
Who? Your brother?
Yeah.
And his wife? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Because he's coming for his birthday. Today's his birthday.
Yep, his birthday's today. So, yep.
Yep.
Him and his wife, they share the same birthday, so they'll be here out celebrating.
Oh, really?
Huh?
They really? I never known that they share the same birthday.
Yep.
All right, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. And
we got three in the family on a pin right now that have birthdays in April. So
the April baby, salute.
Yes, we are April babies. Yes.
The April showers.
Yeah, and my born day was the best born day yet. Oh my goodness. I'm living large out here.
Okay.
Yes,
now, why you say your day is the best day?
No, I didn't say it was the best day. I said my birthday was the best thus far.
Oh, okay. This one was okay.
Yeah, this one was
the best day ever.
You said what?
SpongeBob, the best day ever.
Oh yeah, it was the best day ever. Why? Because I panthered myself, and my children surprised me, and it was the best. You know, I don't expect people to do anything for me. So not even my children. I told my children, you don't have to give me no birthday gift or no Mother's Day gift. Just be successful. That's my gift. Right? So I don't look for gifts from them. But they adults, they wanted to gift me, so I received it, and it was beautiful. I loved it.
Yes, nephew.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was nice. What did you do for your birthday, King? Big 50. Cool King.
Oh, you talking to me?
I don't supposed to be talking on here. I thought that's what this program was all about. What should we be talking about then?
Nah, you should be talking, but because we family, you just revealing too much shit.
Oh,
I thought
so
that's
the
just-
world
we
don't
said it was a
know
safe
that-
space.
I'm just playing. Yeah.
The world don't know that you
Yeah.
you just entered the 50 club. Well, they learned it
I
today.
just entered the 50 club.
They learned it today. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right. I'm okay with it though, because I was just speaking on that, reaching that age. I know a lot of people that didn't make it past 18.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so for me to still be here and able to talk about it on Nate's Real Talk every Monday at 8 o'clock, I'm loving it.
Ashe.
You
Yeah.
heard?
Yeah.
So was there anything else you wanted to get off your chest? Because it's been itching at you for 2 weeks, bruh.
Right.
Cause,
So
bro, you got me kind of stimulated. Like, you know, I feel like I'm about to reinvent myself out here.
okay.
You know?
Come on now. Sound like some healing's taking place, baby.
Yeah.
Because every
Yeah.
time you heal, you feel like you can evolve. Take it from me.
And being able to reconnect with my cousin like this, we always been
Yes.
connected, you know. But we just ain't never put nothing together that we could build together.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
you
here
know,
we
I-
are.
to be able to reconnect with you, I'm stimulated because of got me overstimulated. Bro, I do sleep by 12. I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the night the past 2 weeks.
I know. Calling me like, yo, I got an idea. I'm like, bruh.
I love
I'm about-
it, huh? That imagination and creativity is overflowing. Yes.
Yes, he's definitely in his creative space now.
I love it.
That's always been us. We laugh, joke, we talk about whatever, but it's always a good vibe. Since we was 4 or 5 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listening to them Eddie Murphy tapes.
You stupid, and I already know what you're in reference to right now too.
I seen it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it. That's Eddie Murphy's material. He might try to call me and sue me.
Man, that dude is a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire by now. He probably might give you some money if your impersonation is good. Shoot, he done impersonated everybody else. I was watching Being Eddie Murphy on Netflix, but I didn't know he did that many impersonations.
Oh yeah.
James Brown, hot tub, full of water.
Right.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, he did a lot of impressions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure he ain't gonna mind you doing an impersonation of him. Everybody else done did it. So, but what was I about to ask you, Keem?
What's up?
Did you get a chance to reconnect with your mom at all?
Not the way I would have liked to, but I did. I shot in 2012,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was so cute. I had a doctor's appointment in Rhode Island, and due to us being able to communicate, I let her know, and she was like, "I want to bring you." And I was like, "Okay, no, that can happen." So she comes pick me up. We get to the hospital, and who I was with at the time was present. My mom was like, get out of here. She wanted to push me in the goddamn wheelchair and meant it and took over the damn chair, the wheelchair, not allowing no one else to do it.
Yes.
Like, this is my son. No.
Exactly.
Right.
And it sounded like she was redeeming herself. Like, I'm going to take care of him today and only me. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah, that felt good because she meant that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for you. I'm glad you had that experience.
And that's what it's really about. As I was saying earlier, it's about moments. When I was saying about our cousin Latoya, when she said she came to the house in Mattapan and was like, yo, I had beautiful moments here. And that's what life is all about.
Yes.
Now that our family is gone, our parents is gone, now we're the ones that is in charge of creating beautiful moments.
Exactly.
Yeah,
because go ahead.
No, you finish, and then
No, you was about to say, because I mean, there was the moments that we had at your house, in the doing the cookouts and stuff. That was a beautiful moment that I'll always remember.
So when I was driving down River Street, because I live in Morton Street. I live off of Morton Street now. So I'm driving down River Street, and I'm having nothing but memories of Meadowbank. Like, this walk from the station to Meadowbank is a part of my childhood. I remember feeling lost, not knowing where I'm going, but I know how to get from that station to Meadowbank. I knew that. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew that, So that's a part of my memory. And yes, that home, that's where the family was anchored at, right? And we don't have that today. But I'm glad that now you have memories of coming to my house in Southie at cookouts, because I am on that path of creating those moments for us, So moving forward, I'm going to be having cookouts here. And I know you all the way in Panama, but I'm going to be seeing you in Panama. When you come here, you always welcome here. This is going to be that home base for my family. I want that to be, I want my home to be where I can gather us up, because I have the space. This is a circle of healing over here, So I'm excited about planning things for us to do coming up. So
yeah, and that's definitely what we need. And that's, important, because as you said, I mean, we lost a lot of homes in our family. I mean, I talk about this. I've talked about this on other panels, how, our grandparents, they worked together to build, and have these houses that are now worth millions of dollars. And then it was the parents who were fighting and bickering, or because they didn't know how to maintain, the homes. The homes get lost to back taxes, or they get lost to, poor maintenance. They become blighted.
Yes.
And it's like and all we had to do was just learn the responsibilities of learning how to pay back, because the
Yeah.
house is probably all paid for by now. Learning how to fix a room, learning how to, do, as you was talking about earlier, exterminating and cleaning and all of these things. But because everybody is too busy wanting to do other things, you don't see the gold mine that you have in front of you, and then it gets taken away over some stupidness.
It's unfortunate that we don't practice unity no more like we know how to, because we had nothing but unity as a culture. And even for our bloodline, our aunt and uncle showed us they was tight as siblings. They stuck together, so we do have an example of how to be tight as a family, but we're not choosing to be tight as a family, as a whole family, because there's cliques within this family. So some people are connected, but some people are not connected,
And that's what I was telling them. That's what I was saying earlier, like how my mother was able to go to each clique and be able to glue them all together. Like, she understands this clique ain't speaking to this clique for whatever reason, but she was able to say, all right, well, I'm having a party at my house. Y'all coming? And both of the cliques will show up. They might be on different parts of the yard. One might be on the front yard and the other one might be in the backyard down the hill, and the other one might be sitting on the step, but they all showed up at the party.
Yeah.
So that was the cool thing. And then, too, they go ahead.
Y'all sound like y'all having family reunion right now. We are 2 hours in.
That's good, because we only usually go an hour in.
Mommy issues on a Monday. We do this every Monday at 8 o'clock. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Cool. Oh, that's the question that I wanted to ask you. Did you ever get a chance to unite with your long lost sister and talk to her?
I had a chance. I spoke. Yeah, Daryl was definitely connected to her. I spoke to her once, and that's it. But I still need a little bit more evidence, though. I'm not denying her situation, denying her story, but I just would like to have a blood test or something, so I can actually.
You want to talk to Dana, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, I'm not mad at that.
He said you want to talk to Dana. I'm like, the funny thing is this. That's what they call it. That's what they call it here in Panama too, Dana. They be like, yeah, we need Dana.
But when talk to Dana, let's see what Dana talking about,
And see, the funny thing is this: when you said talk to Dana, I'm thinking of our cousin who's the CEO. I'm like, what we talking to the CEO?
Oh, you are super lost right now.
He got some connections up in. What kind of connections he got? Shout out to Big Dana.
Yes.
Right.
But now I understand. Y'all ain't talking about that Dana. Y'all talking about the DNA.
Because I almost was feeling like it's unbelievable. Like, really? Y'all found her? How did you do that? But I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it definitely blew my mind.
Well, I think she found you all. And I mean, I'm a person who's a genealogist, because I've done, I was on Ancestry early, you know what I'm saying? So and it was funny too, because when I started, researching our family history, and I remember one time, I'm having a conversation with Auntie Nettie, and, Auntie Nettie is over here, like you all, like, I don't believe none of that stuff that you talking about, because it wasn't information that she's heard before. But I'm looking at census records and, birth certificates and stuff like that, because those things are public records. So when you go on Ancestry, they are, they're able to connect the dots for you, right?
Yes.
So of course, here's Auntie Nettie, who's this darn skeptic, right? I don't believe none of that you say, right? So then I find Auntie Nettie's marriage certificate, And her
Oh,
marriage
okay.
certificate was in Florida.
Wow.
So she's like, where'd you get that information from? And I'm like, the same place I got the other information from. They don't need to be putting all that information out on people, man. That information's supposed to be private. Now all of a sudden she mad. She wasn't believing it in the beginning, but now when I found something that she can verify, now she mad about it. Okay, so do you believe the other information now, Nettie? No, I still need some proof.
Right, but that's that will go on in his house, stay in his house. That be them family secrets. That just gotta stop in this day and age.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that, Fatima?
I don't like it. Because I'm an open book. I don't keep no secrets from my family unit. Like I said, they know my story. They are definitely hip. But I get why. I mean, like I was saying to my children, like I believe in family loyalty. Like you don't be, running in telling our business in the street, but not like if you feeling hurt, you shouldn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you should talk about if you are broken. You shouldn't keep that a secret, but I'm definitely for don't be putting our business out in the streets too, So it's that balance. But yeah, if you feel broken, you feel like you being harmed, you should talk about that. It shouldn't be no secret,
Yeah.
We the victims. We the victims.
Nah, we don't want you out here talking about our family struggles. Never.
Right. And what every move we make, like we telling the world, no, I'm not for that. But if you are hurt, you got hurt, something's happening to you, then you should talk about it. You shouldn't keep it a secret, But I didn't know about our mom's story until Arcade told me.
Really?
Really, Arcade told me. She was like, well, your mom got raped by her stepfather. And then it all started to make sense.
Oh, you can't use the R word on here. I'm sorry.
Oh, excuse me. Well, allegedly.
No, I'm saying, just we use code words when it comes to that kind of language, like PDF and, essay and all of that stuff. You just got to, you got to be vague with it because it is, children watch this. So they don't YouTube doesn't like us using, those type of violent type of language. They'll strike your page for it.
Oh, okay.
But you good.
Well, I'm learning. So, like I was saying, after being violated,
there you go.
I was like, wow, I was definitely heartbroken, but also in my mind, things were starting to make sense. I'm like, oh, that's why I couldn't go to Connecticut when, my mom started to hit rock bottom. That's why my grandmother came up here, was talking to me and saying, like, I can say that she definitely was breaking, the curses, so to speak, because she didn't let me come live with her because she was afraid he was going to do the same thing to me. He will violate me. So she's like, nah, you can't come. That's how I end up not really having stability. I was on my own for real. And I just did what I thought was best. But yeah, she definitely was against me coming to live with her because of those reasons of being violated,
And sis, even at my age, I somewhat remember that being like topic in the air.
What being a topic?
You not being able to go live in Connecticut. I didn't know reason.
Oh yeah.
But I was knowledge of topic.
Yeah. Yeah, I even remember as a little. I remember as a little girl.
Come on, I've been looking through the door at the age of 4, seeing things I shouldn't have saw, rotten to the core.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's take a walk with me, boss.
Okay. He's spitting. Come on now.
Come take a walk with me.
Hey, listen, you gotta write me a check if you want more.
I knew you was about to say that. Well, yeah, keep spitting. YouTube will write you the check. We get these subscribers up.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Tam Two Fly. She saying hello. Shout out to Ronan the Travelers. He says salute. So yeah, we got people watching. Don't think we just on here talking amongst ourselves.
So let's get some comments. People watching.
I also put the I did put the what's it called? The StreamYard link in the chat. So if anybody wanted to come on, y'all can feel free to come, and if you want to ask some questions or you want to, share your story. You want to come to the altar, talk about some family issues. You got some issues with your mama. We want to hear them.
Let's go.
Yes.
Get it off the chest. That's the best mental health. Talk about it.
Now, let me ask you a question, because I do remember, there's a story I always talk about, and I remember me and you having this conversation before, Fatima.
Yes.
It was when your mama got the condo out in Worcester, and she was saying, okay, let's switch places.
Me and her switch places?
Yeah, where she was saying, well, I work in the city, so how about you go out there in the condo and stay out there, and I'll hold this apartment down, and you ended up going out there but it wasn't it was a short stay.
Oh no, that wasn't how well, I ended up moving to Worcester in my own apartment.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yes, and that only lasted for a week. And I moved right back to my old apartment, which that was the apartment that I left for Rokeem. Rokeem was staying in my old apartment. Oh, I'm sorry, King. I'm learning. But anyway, yeah, so that's how that went. But no, I never lived in Rutland. No, I lived in Worcester. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How different do you think your life would have been if you would have just stayed at that apartment versus going back to your
to my comfort zone? Something, Nate, that's a good question. And when I think about the reasons why I left, I wasn't going to be independent. I felt like I had to depend on other people to move around. Like I wasn't driving my own car then, so I was on public transportation. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this public transportation doesn't run like Boston. I can't do this, I can't do that. So I didn't even have the mindset to try to make it happen out there at that time. I knew that I wanted to be closer to my mom. So that was like the reason why. And I think I was more influenced by her because she wanted me to be close to her, but I didn't feel independent and I didn't like that. So that was another reason why I decided. And then it felt like it wasn't better because every Monday the neighbor was like, oh, they shoot out here every Monday. I'm like, what you talking about? They got a designated day for violence. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, mommy issues Monday.
For real. I'm out of here.
They got mommy issues, so they start shooting.
On Monday.
I had my own apartment. I had my own apartment for a week.
For real.
Yo.
Oh man.
That was so crazy, bro.
That was a crazy experience because I didn't care that I had paid rent. I didn't care that I just, ordered a truck. Like, I don't know where I got this money from, but baby, I know that was one day that my dad was there for me. He got that truck and he came to get me. I said, I'm ready to come home, and he came and got me. So I appreciate him for that.
You that
For
Yeah,
real. So
that's cool. So y'all never thought about moving out to Rutland?
honestly, I wouldn't like living in Rutland because I'm a city girl. I have to be very close to the city. I realize that I love nature. I love being out in the nature. Like, so I can get with the country living, but I got to be close to the city for me. But now, who knows? After I retire, I might want to live in the country. I don't know. Right now, that's how I feel. Maybe 10 more years, I'll be ready for that country living.
or another country.
Or another country, that part. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on now, because I was telling Keem the other day, like, you are courageous, cousin. Okay, you are courageous. I admire your courage. I admire how you are living your best life and being adventurous doing it, right? But as a mom, I can't really do it like that, right? So I have to wait until I get all of these kids out the house. And then that's going to be my time to travel and see this world. I'm going to start doing it, though. I'm not just going to wait until, he's in college. Like, I'm working on making some trips happen this year for us, But, again, you are courageous. I love that.
Well, it's really not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? What happened, because even Keem would tell you, when we went to, Montreal together, that was the first trip that me and Keem did. And I remember him coming over to the house and he was like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Man, everybody go to New York. That's a 4-hour drive, but shoot, 2 more hours, I can be in another country. 6 hours from Boston, Montreal, Canada, door to door." So Keem was like, let's go. And how was your experience, Keem?
It was dope.
See? And
Bro,
that's because I was in the military. That's all. It was just me being able to go to Japan. And when I came home, my mind was blown. So I was like, yo, I need that experience to be able to leave this country because I can't stand it. But Keem, go ahead. Explain Montreal.
It was dope for me. Yeah. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was in a whole nother country and it was only 6 hours away.
Okay, mind blown.
Yeah. And it was kind of smooth out there. I don't want to get into my whole experience, because my experience out there was, I'm in Montreal. I'm sitting across the street from my hotel at this bus stop, and I'm putting something in the air. So I was in my glory just being able to do that.
Okay, in another country. That's what I'm talking about.
Sitting across from my hotel, and I'm doing what I do.
And ain't nobody bothering you.
Ain't nobody bothering me because it's okay out there. I don't know if I was supposed to do it in public like that, but I do. I know we went and sat in some pub, and I went to spark something up, and the security dude was like, "Nah, bro, you got to go over there and do that." And we come out the next morning and it's daylight. I had a time. We always had a time.
Yeah, we was going there every other weekend.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope.
So yeah, we had some travel experiences, and I definitely want to be able to include all my family in traveling, because it does something to your brain when you actually leave America and step on foreign soil, because we've been in America for so long that we're indoctrinated into the life. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually step on foreign soil, a switch flips on. Like, hold up. They're not doing the same thing that they're doing over here. And I was actually able to go over there and do that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You go into your friend's house and your friend's parents is doing something totally different than what goes on in your house. And you're like, what? I can get away with this over here? Like what you were saying. You were saying, like, when you was at Auntie Hattie's house and you was at Auntie Marionette's house, you was like, yo, I'm going back to the point.
Yeah.
Because I don't like it over here.
Exactly. Because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I had structure. I didn't know what structure was because I was always running the streets. So there was no structure.
And doing what you want to do.
Exactly.
When you want to do it. So, Cuzzo.
Yo.
In that first panel, when I say I was off the porch early, I was off the porch early, bro. Because I had nights where I was outside at 4 or 5 years old, going in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. That type of scenario of being off the porch.
Oh, you like that Dave Chappelle skit where he was talking about the baby?
Dog, we was doing what we wanted to do way too fucking early and seeing too much shit we didn't need to see way too
exactly.
early.
And being, how can I say this? We were doing way too much. We were seeing way too much. And we were access to way too much. People had access, especially to a little girl. That's why I'm overprotective about my children and all the children, right? Because little girls are not protected and little boys are not protected either, right? But I'm talking about my experience and not feeling protected, not being protected, and being prey for boys and men, you know? Yes.
And that's the one thing that I wanted to talk on, and I talked about it earlier in the podcast, because what you all went through in your childhood, that's still going on till this day over here. You know, you see plenty of girls out here who done had 3 and 4 kids, you know what I'm saying? And I'm asking them, you know, when was your first child? Oh, I had my first child at 2 years, at 12 years old, 13 years old. And I'm like, and where's the father at? Oh, the father is nowhere to be around.
Wow.
And that's why they're out in these streets hustling. You know, some of them have even, you know, they lived in Colombia and had kids. And now their grandparents is taking care of their kids while they over here in Panama making money, hustling. And they sending their money back to, you know, Colombia. And, you know, these men here in the travel space, you know, they're dealing with these women that have been traumatized so young. And they're at the point where, you know, they doing it because they have to survive. You know what I'm saying? They got to send their money. They got to send money home to grandma and grandpa so that they can feed their kids, but they also got to be able to live here as well.
Yes.
And even some of them, you know, because I know 1 or 2 females, their own mom is pretty much forcing them out in them streets to do it because the mom can't do it no more because she done got old in age. And she's like, yo, I'm like what Keem was saying, I'm 50 years old. I can't go out in the street no more. All I can do is sell candy. You're going to have to do it now. You're going to have to take over the family business. And these women is out here doing it. Reluctantly.
Wow.
So don't think, you know what I'm saying, we're special in this situation. This is going on all around the world. And as I said, here it's still going on.
Yeah. And it's very sad to learn that that is happening. But I'm also thinking as I'm listening to you and I'm feeling gratitude, I'm feeling thankful because of the trauma that I've gone through. I could have walked that path of, being a street worker and neglecting my children, because of my trauma. But I'm so grateful that I didn't have those struggles. I had struggles, but those are intense struggles when you like selling your soul almost,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful that I didn't have to do that.
So yeah, there were certain things that, because where we live, we were, we avoided that trauma. But there's people who got worse stories.
Yes.
That 29, 30 years old, still out here trying to, make it, looking for, that knight in shining armor. Some of them get lucky, and, they find a Russell Wilson to come and save them. But the rest, I'm just being real, because as I said, I was talking about it earlier. One of my friends, she's living in the States now. She done found her little Russell Wilson, and she's like, I'm living a happy life. All I got to do is just give him one more child, give him a child, and I'm done. And I'm like, where are your other kids? Oh, they're with grandma.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know about all of that, but what I was also thinking, you have to learn how to save yourself. You can't look for someone else to help you heal from your trauma, from your mom trauma, your dad trauma. You got to heal yourself. You do.
What were some ways that you was able to do that for yourself?
I started looking within and realizing that I have pain, that I have wounds that I have to heal.
Right.
And just taking responsibility for my actions, holding myself accountable, writing in my journal, going outside in nature, crying when I needed to, crying with an agenda though, like thinking of ways to overcome those triggers.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up with those strategies I mentioned earlier. Mental strategies is what I like to call it. So those are some of the things that I do, that I did in the beginning, and I still do to this day. Because now I'm healing new wounds. You always got to be healing some wounds out here. Life is lifing.
Yeah,
You got to figure it out, You got to figure it out. I'm glad I figured it out. A lot of us haven't figured it out, I know I have purpose. So, and I hope that other people can find their purpose so they can start living their best life.
And I'm happy that you came on the panel because see, this is the type of conversations I've been wanting to have, where you're actually talking to actual real people who are going on these journeys, because that's all it is. It's not, we're not talking to specialists. They got a BS degree in psychology, and they're giving you some textbook information. We're talking about people who are living it, boots on the ground.
Yes, so it is, exactly.
And giving you, real life examples, because that's how I've always lived my life. I live my life based on the people who are actually doing it. I don't want to hear textbook stuff is good, but that is theory. You want to see stuff that's actual practical. And, you saying, okay, well, these are the things that I was able to do to help me, heal my mental health. Because, as we know, like, as you said, life be lifing, and mental health is real.
Yes.
And these are some of the solutions.
Yes.
people is going to respect your answer because they're like, okay, well, this is what she's doing. You know, because everybody else is always saying, you need to go to therapy. So I just need to go pay some white person, you know, or whoever to go listen to my problems and tell me what I need to do and then give me a bill for $300.
Right. And then go to someone who really can't relate to you.
Thank
If they
you.
don't look like you, baby, they can't relate to you. I don't care what they say. Okay?
Cousin,
You
what
don't
was the
know
saying
my
you said about
experience, honey.
Cousin, what was the saying you said about bringing a girl home to your mama? If she can't use your comb, don't bring her home.
Word.
I love
Yeah.
that one. I'm married to that one right there.
I just quoted Nate Real Talk, the black cleaner.
The black
Mhm.
cleaner. Uh-huh.
Let's go.
But that's an old school saying. I'm not taking no what's it called? I can't brag on that one. I got that from the baby boomers and the silent generation. I just
Yeah.
brought it back
dug
to
it out
life.
dug it out from the crate. That's it.
Right.
But that's a good one to dig up, baby.
Mm-hmm. And I use it all the time, you know, even over here in Panama. Hey, I know I might be sounding racial, but I love my black women. You know, even if they speak Spanish, I still love them. I'm messing with you. I love Lucy.
I know that's right.
Somebody's phone is ringing. Who's being called right now?
Yeah, let me put it on D&D. I'm getting telemarketers at this time of night.
Right, that's weird. Like, you niggas don't sleep?
Scam likely.
Mm.
They got scam likely in Panama.
But that quote is making me think about what I just told my unit, my adult children. Like, make sure when you bring them home, I could relate to them and that you're serious about them. Don't be bringing home these girls and these boys that you're not serious about. I don't want to just be meeting anybody. I want to meet someone that you're interested in and you want to, get to know. So if they can't use my comb, baby, don't bring them home.
You are so stupid.
I can't wait to use that one. Oh, man. That was a good one.
You stupid. But Cuzzo,
Yo,
you know what's so dope about me and my sister? The comedic aspect of our relationship. It's always funny. Like, you know how many times I heard my sister blurt out that laugh right there you just heard, people? That laugh is authentic. Well, we always laugh hard together.
Yes. And that's another thing, baby. Make that a part of your healing tools. Laughter. Because that helps. Oh, here is the ultimate, though. I forgot this one. I don't know how I forgot this one. Listening to music. You want to heal? Listen to some music. You would definitely.
Yeah, that's my favorite is the music part. That part I love.
Yeah.
Especially my R&B and my neo soul.
Yeah.
I know that sounds soft to all the fellas. Oh yeah, he over there, but that's a part of my kindness.
Yo, but you know what? Neo soul is not soft. Your intro song is neo soul. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Little do you know, that's neo soul with an R&B feel.
Yep.
And can I just give you something to think about, please? Remember, the opposite of soft is what? Hard. So listen, you can be soft because that's the opposite. Go on and be soft. And being vulnerable is where you find your strength. Okay? For those who's going to talk about you because you like neo soul, you getting in touch with your soul. That's where you find your strength.
Yeah. I like that. I'm adopting that one. I'm finding my strength
That's
through
right.
Neo Soul. I like
That's
that.
right.
Finding your Zen.
Mhm.
Finding my zen within, son. Yeah, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, but cut
I
it out,
love
kid.
it.
You've never been a rapper.
Who, me?
So I'm just playing. Guys.
I'm about to be a rapper. I'm about to be a 53-year-old rapper. No, get it? I am a
No,
rapper though.
AI.
I spit a lot of bars.
Uh-oh. It's in the
Yes.
family.
And I don't talk about with no background music when I be telling people to pick these Jews up. Cause gotta be teaching out here. We ain't each one teach one. We gotta make sure we uplifting people.
Facts.
Like y'all are doing with this podcast that you created. It feels good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely, I'm loving it. As I said, this is the love space, the love side of the travel space. There's many sides to this travel space, so I'm on the love side of it. Love and building. So
Yes, yeah.
anyone who wants to, be a part of loving and building, y'all are all welcome to come on this side of the travel space.
Everybody is welcome. Please like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
That order.
Yeah. Well, we done been going on for you said? What time is it now?
Bro, we at 2 hours and 36 minutes today, cousin.
Okay,
Wow.
cool.
Do they give you a time limit, or you could just go as long as you want?
You can go as long as you want. I mean, my peeps done been on here for 12 hours, chopping it up. Because what happens is, I can have up to like 9 or 10 people on the panel. Because I did pay for the, the advanced StreamYard. So sometimes, people will come in, chime in, leave. Other new people will come in, chime in and leave. So you'll be on here for a long time.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Zoom. It's like a Zoom chat kind of situation, but it's actually everybody can sit and watch it at the same time. So you can either participate or you could, just be a spectator.
Okay.
So the plug next week: like, share, and subscribe. Topic of conversation next week will be failed relationships. Please tune in next Monday at 8:00.
Yeah, we definitely gonna peel back the layers on failed relationships, but we're gonna come at it from a different angle. We gonna talk. We know that you can always place the blame on the other person, but what did you do? We don't want to hear about what she did or what he did. We want to hear about what you did.
Yeah.
Come to the altar with that.
That part.
And then we can, and then we can stop blaming her once we hear what you did.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times,
to every story.
Yeah, exactly. There's 3 sides.
Your part, my part, and the truth.
The truth.
Exactly.
And she can take responsibility too.
Yeah.
It's not only do men, practice cheating, women practice cheating too.
And they good at it.
Yeah. So that's going to be a great topic.
Please tune in for Nate Real Talk.
The Black Cleaner presents Real Talk with Nate.
Okay.
Real Talk with Nate.
Well, I appreciate you all having you all on the panel. Do y'all have any final words before I close out?
Cuzzo.
What's up?
I love you with all of it, yo.
One love, much love to you too, fam.
And I would say,
go ahead.
I want to say manifest.
Okay.
That's it. That's all.
All right. With those being said, I thank you all for joining us. Since nobody else wants to join the panel, I'm about to end this live.
Can you end it with the theme music, please? Go.
Yeah,
Special request.
let me hear this theme music, please, because he's been requesting it for a while now. Let me hear this.
Like, share, subscribe.
All right.
Talk with Nate.
Well, I appreciate you all for coming out. We're going to end it with the theme music as the outro. Let me get to it. I'll talk to y'all later. Hold on one second.
Peace.
I'm calming down, but play that music, please.
I got you. God, honey. There we go.
Yeah. Some journeys ain't loud. They just steady, they just real. Nature's Odyssey. Yeah. Still standing.
I walked through fire, didn't fold and break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey, still in the game. I done seen the highs and the lows unfold. Heart stay warm when the world went cold. Every scar got a story told. Nate's Odyssey, solid gold. Yeah. Back when the road felt heavy on my chest. Suitcase full of dreams, pain in my steps. Left everything behind just to breathe again. Sometimes freedom don't come with friends. Late nights thinking where the time went. Love got distant, heart got bent. But I ain't crumbled, I just adjusted. Real men rebuild what's disrupted. Panama breeze with a silent mind. Trying to leave the past behind. But growth don't come if you stay the same. Sometimes you gotta walk through rain. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey, still there in the game. I walked through fire, didn't fold, didn't break. Lost some love, but I still got faith. From the silence, I rebuilt my name. Nate's Odyssey. Ain't no shortcuts in this life I live. Every lesson cost some, had to give. Trust broken, ego tested. Still I rise, still I'm blessed still. They say why you move so calm. Storms don't shake us steady. I done learned what peace really costs. You don't win unless you lost. This ain't flashy, this ain't hype. This grown man, purpose tight. Every episode, every mile. Still got vision, yeah, still got style, yeah. This ain't just travel, it's transformation. This ain't just silence, it's elevation. Yeah. Nate's Odyssey.
That was dope. I see why you like that.
Let's go. Nate's Odyssey. Real talk with Nate.
Yes.
Every Monday at 8 o'clock. Like, share, subscribe.
All right.
Let's go.
Salute to you all. All right. Shout out to Travel POV once again for creating that intro. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you all for the inspiration to keep this thing going. We're going to grow and move and do some bigger things. All right. We out. Peace.
Peace.
The session is ended.